Hi Gemini, welcome back. So Gemini, this is going to be your spiritual tarot reading. I'm going to go ahead and jump right into it. All right, so when I was meditating on the collective Gemini energy, there was a very insistent type of vibe, very insistent. Actually, I wasn't going to do your reading today, and I had put everything up, and then all of a sudden I got this message, okay, Gemini. And I actually tried to like poo-poo it, like put it out of my mind, and it kept irritating me. So finally, I'm just like, okay, I got to do Gemini today. So here we are, Gemini. You got your way. Some of you are getting your way through being insistent, okay? You might be bringing that energy. Or it could feel like someone maybe is doing that to you, you know, insisting it be their way, insisting upon your time and your energy. If that's the case, I got the song very clearly. I do not know who sings it, but she says, would you go love someone else? Or she says, please go love someone else, or please go bother or go be obsessed with someone else. It sounds like Taylor Swift in my mind, but I don't really know if that is the person who sings it. If you know what song I'm trying to get at, please put it in the comment section. But she says, please go someone else. So some of you are like, maybe you're attracting people to you, but not like the people that you want. Or like, maybe you have this very insistent, irritating, aggravating energy around you. And you're like, please go be somewhere else. You know, please give me my space, because I kind of feel a little bit of irritation. It could even be with like your children, your family, your friends, whatever. But it could just be this sense of irritability in general. But I feel like there's an insistency here. There was a reason. I needed to do the reading right now. It's like some of you might be thinking in that way of like, I need this now. Like you don't want to be patient. You don't want to wait for others. Some of you don't even want to wait in traffic. You're just like, yeah, that type of vibe coming through, okay? So that's either what you're bringing to the table or others, possibly. But remember, you're connected to everyone that's connected to you. So let's go ahead and get into the cards, Gemini, and see what we have coming out for you, okay? So overall energy for my Geminis, please. Here she says, please go fall in love with someone else. Maybe some of you are frustrated with yourself, okay? If you have been stuck on someone and you're trying to move past that, you could even be like telling yourself that. But take it as it resonates, all right? Different strokes for different folks. Oh, yes, that was the other song that came through. Three's Company 2. The old old theme song, Three's Company 2. All right, so this is the card of flow. Well, that's definitely where you're being guided to go, Gemini, is to go with the flow, okay? This is harmony, this is enrichment, this is a joy, this is ease. This is really what is going to get you what you want. It's not this pushiness that's going to get you where you want. It's this like, just relax, okay? So they're giving me a specific example. This is just an example, not a prediction or anything. But like, you know when you have somewhere to go, right, and you get stuck in traffic, and now you know you're going to be late, and you're fuming in your car, or you're like, oh my God, and you're looking for ways around the roadblock, you're paying attention to your clock, every minute that passes seems like 3 years, now you got to go to the bathroom, you're not really sure, you know what I'm saying? Like, we've all had frustrating mornings like that, or frustrating moments like that, where it's like you got somewhere to go, but the universe is not allowing it. You're stuck in traffic, there's no way out, you're there. Okay, so and the best thing you could do for yourself, given that situation, being as you cannot control anything around that, is to control your reaction. It's to control how you feel about that. So when we cannot control circumstances, then we are left to control self. So instead of getting frustrated, you pop on the radio, your favorite song's on, you remember you love that song, you start singing it, you get your phone out, you call your friend. Before you know it, you're fully back in your joy, and then traffic starts moving again. And that's always how it works. That's how life always works. Don't mind my dogs that are about to go crazy. That's how life always works. It's not even just about the traffic example. Anytime we're feeling that frustrated, anxious, high stress energy, you can bet your bottom dollar that you're going to run into problems, that you're going to run into traffic, that you're going to run into the annoying person at the supermarket, because you are in that attraction mode of irritation. So you get more things to irritate you. That's how law of attraction works, right? But instead, if when you start to feel yourself get irritated or pushed, like right now with my dogs, I can't help it. I love them. They see people and they want to bark. Okay. But see there, instead of getting irritated with the things you can't control, I can't control that. It's like, why not just incorporate it into your day? If you can catch yourself early enough, Gemini, then you could pivot your thoughts around it. And you could say, yeah, okay, feeling irritated, but you know what? I can make the best out of it. I can find the good in this situation, you know. Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry. Sorry about that. For your comfort and your ears, I decided to go ahead and pause it anyways. But that's kind of what I'm feeling. You get what I mean, right? You get what I mean. When you... Sorry about that, Gemini. I went ahead and paused it for your comfort of your ears, but they... You might be, like I was saying, you might be feeling that energy, right? And you're best to just find a way to go with the flow anyways. You know, don't let it get to you emotionally. You may not be able to control everything that's happening around you, but you can definitely control your response to it and how much attention you give it, how much you allow that to distract you from feeling the flow, going with the flow. You know what I mean? So some of you are practicing that during this time frame, or spirit is guiding you towards that. Okay. I also got the wording disturbance in the force. So it's interesting because I was watching a video on this the other day. There's my dogs again. Oh my God. I'm not going to take this out because it's got to be part of your reading. Okay. All this erratic, crazy energy. I've already paused it like twice. I'm not going to pause it again. They say if you can stay calm in chaos, you are the enlightened one. That's so hard to do, right? But possible. So some of you learning to find calm when there's a disturbance in the peace. Let's go back to that. I was watching a video the other day on spirituality, and one of the questions they asked, I believe it was Abraham Hicks' podcast, was, how come my dog always barks at certain people or strangers? And she was saying, it's not necessarily that the dog doesn't like that person. It's just that dogs get used to the home's environment, the energy. Dogs are very sensitive to energy. Right? They're very receptive. And so if the home is usually very quiet and peaceful, and then a stranger comes in that has all of this even if it's positive energy, but just this big shift in energy, it makes the dogs go crazy because they sense it. And what they're sensing is shifts in energy. I know I'm telling you that, but I never did trust anyone that my dog hated. I will tell you that. Not everyone my dog barked at, because Lord, she'll bark at anything. But anyone that my dog really disdained, which I can only think of one occurrence, I was always like, But as humans, we also have this ability. And actually, we're just as intuitive and as aware of energy as the animals of our planet are. It's just a lot of us have been taught out of that through conditioning, through programming, through society, not to listen to that impulse. But all of us are intuitive, right? All of us can sense when someone has disturbances in their energy, etc. So also pay attention to people that make you uncomfortable, that feel pushy to you. You know, maybe place some distance there, Gemini, all right? So anyways, Four of Cups. Yes, as I'm saying, place distance. This is detachment, okay? Allowing yourself to go into this space of indifference, not letting other people or outside energy influence your flow, your ability to be happy with yourself, with your life, in your body, you know, not to let other people affect your mood in that way, right? The law of detachment here showing up for you. So let's go into the headspace. I can do a whole reading just on those two cards, but we'll get a few more out. We're going to go into the headspace, Gemini, and see what you have going on there. Then we're going to look at your emotional space and how that's going, and then the big spiritual picture. So headspace for my Geminis. All right, that flew out. Five of Pentacles, the Strength card. Actually, I think this is the Ace of Wands. The Hermit, these are new cards to me. Oh, they're also keep giving me this song. It was in Pisces reading. Some of you could be dealing with the Pisces. Have that energy around you or in your birth chart. The song that goes, hey, ma, what's up? So you have the Five of Pentacles here, the Hermit, and the Nine of Pentacles. I'm sorry, the Seven of Pentacles here. So there's a little bit of disappointment, a little bit of guardedness showing up here in the thought space, okay? Some of you really needing to, like I said, learn how to detach yourself from other people's vibes, from other people's energy. Some of you feel like if you don't participate, right, that maybe you'll be left out, or maybe you have a fear of like being outcasted or black sheep or that, or like being misunderstood, okay? But still, you need to pay attention to what relationships are worth keeping in your life and what relationships are worth detaching from, okay? If something is making you feel devalued, that's something that you need to be looking at during this time frame. Because there's this sense here, Gemini, of sometimes feeling like maybe you don't have enough or you're not enough, or some of you kind of feeling disappointed that something hasn't come to fruition just yet. It's like, I feel some of you are in this space of like, I've worked really hard and I'm not seeing what I know I'm capable of, or maybe even being really hard on yourself. Like, I know that I'm better than that. I know that I'm more capable than that. And then pushing yourself beyond your limits, which really isn't helping you, Gemini. It's actually a bit counterintuitive. It's like, really, if you want things to go in your direction, it's not so much about the action that needs to be taken. It's more so about the space you're coming from emotionally and energetically. Are you at peace with yourself? Are you feeling in the flow of your life? Are you showing appreciation for self. When you're in that energy, things will come easily to you. So some of you have felt pushed to the limit, right? Or this push beyond what is comfortable to you, and needing some sort of reminder, okay, that you don't need to be or do or have anything other than what you do have right now in order to be happy, okay, with yourself, and getting into the flow of that. I need to spend a little bit more time looking at this depiction, so just give me a second, please. So some of you, it's like, I'm tired of waiting. I'm tired of waiting. So that's going to be where the impatient energy is coming from. I'm tired of waiting for my moment. I'm tired of waiting for my shine. I'm tired of waiting maybe for other people. But it's like you're getting impatient and tired because you're thinking that you need to be somewhere else or have something or be doing something other than what you're doing right now. And Spirit is saying, there is nothing other for you to do than find a way to feel good about self right now. Find enjoyment in whatever activity you're doing right now. You know, and the rest will come. The rest will flow. But it's this sense of like, it's like I feel like I should be doing something more with my life, but I'm not really sure what that is. But like while you're beating yourself up about that, you're not enjoying what you currently have. You see how sometimes disappointment sneaks in the back door? It's like what Spirit is saying is that will come, you know, but don't waste your now moment feeling dissatisfied because you're reaching too far to the future, or maybe some of you reaching into the past, but I feel it more towards the future, right? It's like, when is this going to get better? When am I going to feel better? When you allow it in? When you could be present right now? When you realize you're already enough? That you don't need to be more than who you are now? That's an illusion of the ego, of the mind, right? Now I see why I needed to do this reading today. But let's go into the emotional space, Gemini, and see what is going on in the emotional space for Gemini, please. 8 of Cups. 10 of Cups. Woo! 10 of Wands. Got 10-10 here. Some completions coming in. Temperance. I love this depiction of temperance. Excuse me. So, emotionally, I don't know why I'm getting this song. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Reverse, reverse. Cha-cha now, y'all. I think they play that song at like every single wedding. Cha-cha again. Some of you feel like you're doing the cha-cha with life. I don't know. Take it or leave it. I get some bizarre stuff. All right, so 8 of Cups, 10 of Cups, 10 of Wands, Temperance. Emotionally, it's like needing to understand that, yeah, you're strong enough to overcome everything. But just the idea that there's something to overcome isn't allowing you to be in the flow of now, right? And that's where all of your satisfaction is, right here, right now, right here, right now, right here, right now. I keep getting that. Now they're giving me the song, right here, right now. But some of you, it's like having trouble, you know, feeling that, having trouble like getting something off of your mind even, needing to balance yourself better emotionally. I feel like there is this sense of connectivity coming in though, Gemini. There is this sense of finding that moment of appreciation and just sinking into it. And then it's like feeling the tension move off of your body. Some of you sitting in like an Epsom salt bath or meditation, or just even just in your living room and just fully immersing into the moment, and then literally feeling the tension leave your head, the tension leave your back. A lot of our physical pain derives from the mind. But when we don't pay attention to our mind, we get messy minded. It starts to settle in the physical body, right? But when you clear your mind, one of the first benefits you're going to notice as you get better at quieting and clearing your mind is that your body naturally attunes to that and starts to feel better, right? You notice that you don't feel as heavy, that your body feels a little bit lighter. So I feel that energy coming in for you, Gemini. I just saw a hot air balloon in my third eye. I don't know why. Oh, because they're giving me the sense of like light as a feather, you know, light as a hot air balloon. I don't know. That type of energy. Because there is this sense of denseness around you. Okay. This sense of feeling like, oof, is this too much at times? And then maybe even getting this like rebellious, impatient streak when you're feeling you're under a lot of pressure. It could be that you get hurried when you feel under a lot of pressure, which only creates more obstacles, which doesn't necessarily help anything. It just creates more problems. You know what I'm saying? And so they're like, chill out, Gemini. Give yourself permission, right, to take a day off, to spend more time with the people you love, to not push yourself beyond your emotional limits, so that you can create some sort of balance, some sort of alchemy here, okay, and get into that flow. And then once you're in that flow, you're going to be like, God, why was I getting so upset over that? Or why was I pushing so hard with that? You're going to start feeling more clarity in your mind. So let's look at the bigger spiritual picture, Gemini. Bigger spiritual picture for my Geminis. Queen of Wands. I love that there's a cat and a lizard in this picture. The Chariot. Ooh, that's too pretty. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Ace of Wands. Two of Swords and the 10 of Pentacles. Don't let insecurity... Oh, okay. I heard, don't let insecurity mess with your security. Let me repeat that. Don't let insecurity mess with your security. When we sit in the emotion of insecurity, we attract things that are a match to being insecure. So all the more better reason, right, to clear your mind, clear your energy, and get out of that vibe, Gemini, if you are in that, right? So in the big spiritual picture, this is motivating you to take some important steps towards what it is that you're wanting and to stop doubting yourself, but also stop pushing yourself. It's like this sense of belonging showing up, the sense of security right here for you, but you got to see it for what it is, right? It's like, there's this sense of, let me get this right in my head. There's this sense of like feeling at the mercy of the world or feeling somewhat vulnerable for whatever reason, but in an insecure way. And Spirit is saying that right there is not going to get you what you want. And to be more certain of self, of be more in the knowing of your worth, your goodness, and that all is working for you. And to remind yourself of that, and let this be motivation, Gemini, to kind of push you towards your dreams, your aspirations, your flow, and detach maybe from people, places, events that create that sense of anxiety or rushness or neediness here, at least during this time frame, not forever, right? You can't go live under a rock. But right now, that's where the guidance is going. Because what you can't see is there is safety and security here, okay? That it's okay to follow your passions, okay? It is encouraged for you to actually hone in on your creativity during this time frame. Some of you might even travel. It's funny that they're showing me cars as I was giving the reference of being stuck in traffic. I'm not saying you're getting stuck in traffic, okay? That was just an example, but take it as it resonates. But it's like if you're in the flow, it don't matter where you're traveling. The flow will flow with you, okay? If you're in the flow and you're traveling, you'll be exactly on time, right where you need it to be. Even if you go on a detour, it'll be pleasurable. It'll be loved. It'll be lovely. The people you run into will be accommodating. They'll be sweet to you. That's what it feels like when you're in the flow, meaning you're giving focus only to that of what you want, not letting other people bother your inner peace. And it's like you almost feel superhuman when you walk around. And I can't say I walk around like that all the time, but when I'm in the flow, oh, I know I'm having a good day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I'm going to get the best parking spot. I know I'm going to get the best waiter. I know I'm going to get the best food. You know what I'm saying? So that's waiting for you, or that's here for you, Gemini. And you just got to be able to get out of your own way if that's what you're doing and see that for yourself, okay? So I had some cards fly out here, but I already got your card, the guidance card for you. Everything I just said. It says, I have the power to direct my own thoughts. Your thoughts create the reality that you live, and one of the most exciting things about beginning the process of deliberately focusing your thoughts is that law of attraction will bring you evidence of your improved thought immediately. And while old patterns may be hard to break, and you may slip back into old patterns from time to time, evidence of your effort will be undeniable to you. And before long, with much less effort than you spend trying to dodge negative conversations or train another into better behavior, all of your relationships will improve. That was a mouthful, but that was terrific advice. Maybe listen back to that. And then the other guidance card is to trust and soul solitude. You got 2 here. Trust. While your logical mind is dictating a supposedly clear direction, your soul's inner guidance is urging you to follow an alternative path. The logical path may be one that you consider safe, but you could be missing out on a boundless opportunity. Soul solitude. Your soul needs attention. There are moments when it's important to get away, not just from the noise of the outside world, but to find a place where your soul can experience peace and quiet. That's what I was saying. If you could just get into the flow and give yourself that enough time to quiet your mind, trust that the universe will do the rest and has your back, Gemini, always. So, zodiac signs you might be dealing with. I have here Sagittarius, Leo, Virgo, or you could have that in your birth chart, okay? Cancer energy. Aries here. So those are and Libra. Those are the predominant zodiac signs I'm seeing. But take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it did resonate, please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff as I do go live there as well. Tarot Time with Dana is the name of all of my social media accounts, linked in the description box below, as well as in the About section, where you can find the donation link. If you'd like to donate, you can do so over there. Otherwise, I'm wishing you the very best, Gemini, and until next time, my friends, namaste. Bye.